That's right.
Major nuclear sites inside Iran. Those sites, Fordo, Isfahan, and Natanz. They're considered the heart of Iran's nuclear ambition.
Put yourself.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okie dokie. Well, I think we're at war. Aloha, everyone. It's closet. No, it's not closet war. Sunday, June. Aloha, welcome everyone. It's Sunday, June 22nd, and I'm gonna turn this on right off the bat. So don't forget, because there's like so much stuff going on. Oh, don't forget. Wow, yeah, war. Well, that's what it boils down to. I mean, whether we like it or not. See, here's the one main thing to really keep up front is this is not a legal war. It's not done constitutional style. So the U.S. Constitution was kicked aside, and Trump just went over with 6 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers, each with 2 bunker buster bombs. So 12 bunker buster bombs. Boom. Pretty much 3 sites in Iran that were known to be uranium enrichment plants, and now they're been hit with bunker buster bombs. Now this is you might say under the preemptive strike, but Iran wasn't going to bomb US, so we just bombed Iran. So now, yeah, for Iranians, yeah, US just attacked them. Okay, even though they're allies with Israel, even though there's this thing called the War Powers Act, which is actually kind of more recent, and it's kind of a flimsy thing. It's not like it's war. That's like, okay. The other thing, okay. So the Congress declares war. This was not done. Trump just did it with a group of the little. They all went into the situation room, like Hegseth and I guess the speaker and vice president, and they all like, do it, you know, because they had the big buster. See, the bunker buster. That bomb is the biggest bomb short of nuclear. You can't get bigger than that bomb unless it's nuclear weaponry. So they were just too. Hegseth on Signal. Did he broadcast that on Signal? No. But oh gosh. Now the U.S. is in it. Now, for the reason I'm emphasizing like this, like I'm not warmonger. It's easy to cover because war bad. It's easy. There's no discussion. But the emphasis here is that it's historical in the sense that this is big. The weight of what that event is big. So remember Pearl Harbor? It's, I think, that big. That big. Now, Pearl Harbor, for people in the U.S., is definitely way bigger because it happened to us. And it did happen to, civilians. So, a little bit it was like, but they were attacking a war place, but it went over the island. But it happened out of the blue to us. Pearl Harbor attack, December 7th, 1941. For Iran, this is like a Pearl Harbor to them. So instead of being bombed, we're the ones bombing them in a Pearl Harbor style. Because we went over there with the planes. Oh, it's military. It could be used for military. Bomb the heck out of them. So now they're scrambling under that. Now, there's not much to scramble because Israel's been bombing them and taking out their defense thing. But for all intent and purposes, all those proxy groups, the Hezbollah out of Lebanon in the north of Israel, Gaza in the south, the Houthi down in Yemen, and the whatever Bloody-da, Gookie-ga, all those groups that are terrorist groups that are supported by Iran can be used or can activate and attack U.S. bases and U.S. people all over there in Europe, and this is U.S. bases. So this can continue, and it's not a one and done thing like they think it's going to be. It's going to be ongoing. There's the
Alexander.
Because they choke off that Strait of whatever it is, the Red Sea, with oil coming out. That's awesome. There's consequences all over the map. Okay. And definitely it's not safe to travel. Gosh. So things. But it's Sunday, so old and new. Now that has happened, and Trump's just like, deal with us, because if you don't come to the table and unconditionally surrender, there'll be more hell today. And we got other targets. And Iran is going, they're very proud in the sense that we'll never surrender to Western. So
Can you repeat?
They're gonna attack, and then now we're in the war, just like Israel is bombing Iran in the war. And remember, President Trump was talking about the dome, the golden dome for U.S. Demonic. Thank you, golden dome. That's where it was. So anyhow, let's go see. Maybe the Bible will say something. Quickly. A little commentary. No commentary. A little random, no commentary. And light. And see what. Oh, crap.
En nombre de Dios Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo, ven, Santo Espíritu, ven.
Now, 1 Samuel
Sinful.
30, chapter 30. David avenges the destruction of Ziklag. Now David, when his men came to Ziklag on the third day, the Amalekites had made raid on Negreb and on Ziklag. They had attacked Ziklag, burned it down, and taken captive the women and all that were in it, both small and great, and they killed none of them, but carried them off, and they went their way. When David and his men came to the city, they found it burned down, and their wives and sons and daughters taken captive. Then David said to the people who were him, raised to the voices and wept until they had no more strength to weep. Two of his wives, that was great danger. David was in great danger, for the people spoke of stoning him because all the people were bitter in spirit for their sons and daughters. Okay, thank you, God. Oh. Has to be rubric. Jesus words. Oh my. Okay. Let's do this one. Jump the crucifixion. Luke 2266. Jesus before the council. Then, when the day came, the assembly of the elders of the people, both chief and the priests, scribes, gathered together. They brought him to their council. They said, "If you are the Messiah, tell us." He replied, "If I tell you, you will not believe, and if I question you, you will not answer. But from now on, the Son of Man will be seated at the right hand of the power of God." All of them asked, "Are you then the Son of God?" He said to them, "You say that I am." Oh gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, yeah, I guess no more nuclear sites for Iran. And if they rebuild it, we'll go back and bomb them again. This is going to be seen as like a triumph of Trump. And it's like, oh no, big mistake. Here, Hawaii's got news. We got to see what's in Hawaii news, huh? Look. Oh. Oh. I just saw what I saw. It's the same. Hawaii news. Nuclear sites obliterated. Yeah. Of course, it's all in the news. With the decision to attack, Trump injects the nation to the Mid-East conflict. Yep. For the longest time, it used to be the Middle East crisis. Now we're in the war with all of that. Oh my God. A Hawaii delegation disagrees. I disagree. Everyone's disagreeing. The B-2 Spirit bombers are really cool planes, though. Oh my gosh. I mean, they came out like something 88. I was like, oh my gosh. I call them super tacos because Greek supra from above and taco is supra, Latin from above, taco.
Rest in peace, lady.
Greek for very fast. From above, very fast. Supra taco. Super taco. Wahiawa Playground rises from the ashes. Yay! Someone burned it down and they rebuilt it, so there's a blessing. Hawaiian blessing there for that. Yeah, vandals. Shh. Alluring hidden bars, how to find them. Oh gosh. You've graduated, now what? Yep. Pay off the student loan. It's not forgiven no more. Lab rats in the AI experiment. What got them? No, college grads are lab rats. Oh, I see. You know what? Wait. Hey, just calm down. Can't think too much here. Oh my gosh. Back in the day. Remember in 1988 when you want to relax, just go out there and hang out with the big giant California raisins. Is that what those are? The arrival of advertising phenomenon known as the California raisins got the crowd hopping at Honolulu Airport. Sandra from San Diego joined the two on the grapevine. Yep, Sandra. 1980. Those little bottles on the plane. Okay. Is this the thing? Oh, political cartoon.
I'll have my decision on this in 2 weeks.
Ukraine war.
I'll have my decision on this 2 weeks.
Putin.
I'll have my decision on this in 2 weeks.
Healthcare plan.
I'll have my decision on this in 2 weeks.
Infrastructure.
I'll have my decision on this in 2 weeks.
Tariffs.
I'll have my decision on this in 2 weeks.
Iran. 2 week instead of 2 weeks. 2 week. I think all those other things didn't happen, but the Iran thing happened in 2 days. Seems like. What?
Honors, doctors, right, Trump not Trump.
Oh my gosh. This one's like, Trump isn't right, but too late now. Millions will die from disease and starvation. And then there's, let's do this one, right?
Trump, not perfect, but better than Biden.
What does the writer of
U.S. needs more than rallies to counter Trump
mean by
rule of law? Cite edit letters, June 17th.
It was the Biden administration that allowed millions of migrants to enter the U.S. illegally. It was the Biden administration that forgave student loans, an act that the Supreme Court ruled was illegal. It was the Biden administration that supported drag queen story hours for minors. It was the Biden White House that illegal drugs were found. Donald Trump is not perfect, but at least he is deporting migrants here illegally and supporting Israel and American military. Michael Raines McKeekey.
Redemption prayer.
Oh gosh. Oh, thank you, Michael, for your letter there. Yeah, you watch much Fox News? It's exactly the kind of Fox News style. Okay, let me a little breakdown here for this one. Trump's better because he allowed millions of migrants to enter U.S. illegally. They do that anyways, and the whole thing, that whole thing is a situation. Trump couldn't solve that. He wanted to build a wall because he couldn't solve that problem. There's ways to mitigate, and they had bills, and the GOP said, no, we're not going to do that. Their solution was build a frickin' wall, like Berlin Wall, and and it didn't get built. He allowed them to come in. No, that's the forgave student loans. That was helpful for the students. It was Supreme Court ruled it was illegal. Trump's doing stuff that's anti-U.S. Constitution. The Supreme Court interprets what is constitution and not constitutional. So he's constantly doing things that aren't constitutional. Supported the drag queen story for minors. It was the Biden White House. Illegal drugs are found. Oh, that was a cocaine thing that someone found in the bathroom. Biden was all behind that. He planted. See that kind of stuff. It's probably rife with usage in Washington D.C.
Okay.
Donald Trump is not perfect, but at least he's deporting migrants here illegally and supporting Israel and American families. He's deporting migrants here, and he's doing it illegally by jumping the shark on the Constitution and habeas corpus and putting them in a gulag and supporting Israel and American families. And that's the clincher. He's supporting Israeli families. He's supporting Israel. He's supporting Netanyahu, who basically jumped in and bombed Iran. I think Trump's plans are like, I got the big bombs now, so I'm going to bomb them into submission, and then the aftermath come crawling to me unconditional. He even said so. And that's how Netanyahu's doing the Gaza thing. He can't solve separating the terrorists from the population, so he's bombing them all. And then Trump's in with that. Let's build Mar-a-Lago over there. And he wants to do resorts over there. And Ukraine, he wants the minerals. We'll help you if you give us all your mineral rights. He's just into territory. It's like Trump's now become that. Oh gosh. So, that's pretty bleak. So I'm just gonna say, well, whatever. These are the kind of things that he's gonna get impeached, and these are the things that, freaking, and then it's like what, JD Vance?
It's difficult.
It is difficult. Okay, so anyways, have a great Sunday. I'm back. Yeah, I'm here. Thanks for watching. Have a great Sunday. Yeah, aloha. Aloha now. Aloha to you. Aloha to you. Aloha. What happened? Oh, there it is. Aloha to you. Aloha.